Vipassana retreat. 10 days and between 10 to 13 hours of meditation. You eat 3 times a day. You are not allowed to communicate with anybody. You cannot even look people into the eyes. You are not allowed to use any phones, any writing equipment, no journaling, no reading, no note taking, nothing. The only things that you are allowed to do is meditate, eat, sleep, use a toilet, and take a shower, to which you'll have to queue up because there are many people who want to use those showers. Your basic accommodation is so basic that there's only bed and little bed stand. That's all for your very few items that you have with you. Your day can start at 4:30 a.m. You will be woken up with a sound of a gong, and your day will end about 8:30, and then you can go to your accommodation and rest for the night. There are a few things that you need to know about that are bound to happen. Pain, breakdown, and skill. Let's start from pain. Pain that it's physical, because when you're sitting and meditating, your legs are crossed, you're sitting, your back is straight, you have eyes closed. Meditation, it's about being mindful about all the sensations that come from your body. And it starts from breathing with your nose and observing area around your nostrils as the air comes in and goes out. And then your area of attention stretches or expands to more areas. So you start paying attention to what other cells in your body are doing. Is it like a tingling sensation, or maybe pulsating, or is there cold, heat, warmth, something like that? So something happens almost like it becomes activated. And those areas expand. You scan that, you do that, you just think about, you follow with your awareness those areas as they expand, and you drive them towards the whole of your body. So you start from here and you go down, and you make the whole body active until you feel the flow of energy, the flow of sensations. And to get there, it's a long trip for many people. However, by day 10, you might find it much easier to go into that state where all your sensations keep flowing through your body. And the fascinating thing about that is that if you are sitting at home and try to do this meditation, but you wouldn't focus on those sensations, if you wouldn't expand your attention to the stimuli from your body, right? You will just think about stuff, you will listen to an audiobook. You can sit in that position for a very long time, even 1 hour. You might not experience any of the suffering and pain I'm talking about. Vipassana, because you focus on those stimuli so much, it does not escape your attention that your feet and legs are killing you, and you feel like they're gonna get amputated at the end of the session. You might not even finish the session, and they'll take you to the hospital. And that suffering becomes part of your meditative session. Session can last between 2 and 3 hours, right? So you have 3 or 4 of those during the day. And I cannot tell you in which moment the physical suffering will kick in. But if you focus on the sensations from the body, physical suffering will kick in. And if it's not in your feet, then maybe it's in your knees. If not in the knees, maybe the pain is in your back or neck or shoulders. Whatever it is, because we pay attention to those sensations, it becomes unbearable. And the point is to go through the meditative session from the beginning till the end of the allocated time and stay with pain. If pain comes, it will also go away. It will change. It will not stay exactly the same. The intensity will go up and down, will fluctuate. And it's all about allowing this moment to be without holding on to it or trying to distract oneself. Oh, I don't want to feel that bad. Oh, I should go to the hospital now because I can't stand it. Something is wrong. I shouldn't be here, right? So it's all about staying in the moment and allowing those sensations from the body to come. And second thing to expect from the Vipassana retreat is a breakdown. I talk about physical pain, but because we have so little external stimulation and our mind goes hyperactive on us, we will be digging from the past, from our imagination, all sorts of things that perhaps we stored in black bags at the back of our mind. And we never had time to address those things or unpack those bags because we have this game, we have that shopping experience, we have that job that we love, we have the family life that kept us busy. So we kept those things at the back of our mind. And as we meditating, those things are not there. And we have to focus on what's here and now. The bags start opening. And as they open, we might have new questions, new feelings coming with the content of those bags. So we might experience discomfort psychologically, emotionally. And again, the point is to stay with that emotional, psychological discomfort until things naturally come and go, and that will change as well. It shall pass. And everybody is experiencing the breakdown in their own unique way. So it might happen on day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, anytime during those 10 days, it can come. And how it looks like? In my experience, I didn't want to come to the meditative sessions. I was resisting the whole idea of doing it. I was thinking it's not something I want, because the value of it was that I would become equanimous, I would become more balanced. So my super high highs and super low lows will be somewhere in the middle, right? Well, middle. The amplitude would be just lower. And I was thinking that I will be faded, that I would feel emotionally unresponsive. Whatever will be happening in my life, I wouldn't be really happy. I wouldn't be really sad. And it's nice not to be too sad when things happen, but at the same time, it was very hard for me to let go of the concept of being really happy. I was like, what? Am I going to be numb? So I was resisting it. I didn't want to come. And in fact, I didn't come to one of the sessions, and they were looking for me because they keep a register. So basically, if someone will not turn up to the sessions and they know who is sitting where, then basically they will be after you. Oh, they will be just looking for you, just to make sure that you're okay. And they want to know if they can support you in the process, because resistance happens, and I believe to everybody. So the volunteers came to me as well, just to check that I'm okay, and I was okay physically, but mentally I was struggling because I have those beliefs that I will become numb. I wouldn't have high highs, low lows, I will be numbed. And also I have those beliefs that I cannot think about the future, or I cannot create, I cannot plan, because if I have to be so present all the time, I wouldn't be really creating things in my mind, like setting goals. And that was my misconception. And what I've learned from my breakthrough, from my personal experience, is that by being mindful of what comes from my body, I am not hijacked by the thinking that causes me to feel something. And feeling that comes from thoughts, it's one thing, and feeling that comes from the body sensations is a totally different thing. So when I focus on my body sensations, I cannot be in my mind, in my head at the same time. And this is called a cognitive diffusion. It means that when we have fusion of us with what we think, then diffusion means we are separating ourselves from thinking, and we are now experiencing thinking, and we have a choice to engage with thinking or maybe engage with the body sensations. And also what I've learned is that I can create, I can plan, I can organize, think about the future. And in between those sessions when I work, when I create, I have those moments of stillness, moments when I check in with my body. I might be standing in the queue, I might be driving, I might be super present in the moment in any situation, when I can feel my feet, I can feel what my legs are doing, I can feel the seat underneath my bum, I can feel my shoulders if they're tense or relaxed. So those little moments in between sessions when my mind is actively thinking about what's next, what I want to do, what happened yesterday, what is the learning, I still have that aspect. But this aspect of being present in my body in the moment, checking in, is just soothing and quieting me down. Thank you for watching. Leave the comments below. Maybe you've already gone through that experience or you're planning to go and you have more questions. I'm very happy to attend the comments later.